Huh. Look who's got the nerve to stroll back into the cookout like they weren't the one who poured ketchup all over the ribs. You carved yourself a sweet little deal, then Malice hacked it to pieces. Now you're back hoping we forgot the knife you buried in our back. Oh, you know it. I'm happy for you. But guilt don't fix a thing. Only work does. Truth is, I ain't so big on grudges. Not that you don't deserve one, but I know how oppression works. Division, distrust, disconnection. Keep us too busy fighting each other to see who's actually holding the chains. Forgiveness, that's a radical act. But don't get it twisted. Forgiveness ain't something you talk your way into. You want to rebuild some bridges? You best go and pick up some bricks. Get your hands dirty in the Tower of Anarchy. Put in some work there, and we'll see about moving forward. Figured it was time for a proper face-to-face. Had to twist a few arms to make it happen, including his.
I won't pretend I'm thrilled. You turned on us once. I'm not gonna forget that. But Bobby thinks you're worth a second chance. So, here we are.
Radical forgiveness. I'll leave you to it.
Cool. I'm not your priest. Look, I want to get one thing straight. This isn't about you. It's about Malice. The only way we're shutting them down is if every order stops acting like they can fight them alone. We need each other. This isn't some kumbaya moment. This is desperation. Malice wants every bit of this island to themselves. But if we can combine Tradition's structure, Shadow's vision, and Anarchy's spark, that mix might be enough to give us a shot. Bobby's working on a plan. Something big. When you're ready, go talk to him. Until then, don't let anyone in your order give any more interviews.
Art's a funny thing. Sometimes you think you've got something. Then the light changes and everything looks completely different. And sometimes it just takes one brushstroke to switch up the entire message. You know? You know me, always drawing something up. Malice is making moves, recruiting, talking to people who are angry and convincing them everything will be better once they're the ones in charge. But the power they're fighting for, the soldiers on the ground ain't going to touch that. Huh. That power is just for the ones sitting on thrones built from promises they never planned to keep. You, on the other hand, have been bringing people together. Even convincing someone like me, who should probably know better, that I can trust you. Even after you put a target on my back. You've been breaking down the established order of the established orders. I know how powerful and dangerous that makes you. But to the folks in the Order of Malice, I'm betting they'll see you as a fighter without a real home. That's exactly what we want them to believe. Because you're going in, undercover. If we're gonna win this war, we need a soldier on the inside. Nope. You need to get yourself noticed in the Tower of Malice. Show them you're one of them ones. The kind they need on their side. You know what to do.
Emotions running high. These two don't want to wait to get going.
Starting things off like a line brawl. You know this one's personal.
They should just be grateful they didn't get a 5-minute major. Dominic gets the better there.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Uppercut. Jarring. And Dominic's confidence being kept in check with that hit.
This is the reality of this stipulation. He knew the attacks were going to come hard and fast.
Corey, how do you gain the advantage in an Extreme Rules match? I know you'd usually suggest bending the rules, but the thing is, there are no rules.
Very funny, Cole, but to answer your question, the key is to lean into the lack of rules. With no countouts, you can keep the fighting going on the outside for as long as you want. And with no rope breaks, you can keep a brutal hold clinched in for as long as you like. And of course, with no disqualification, you can use any weapon at your disposal.
I don't know if Dominic can withstand much more of this.
Dominic now is going to have to dig down deep. Look at this. Grabbing their opponent by the skull and slamming him down.
Oh, and it's reversed. Dominic, man, and what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming. After everything, he better think of a quick count.
Oh, wait a minute, there it is.
That's a counter with style.
A little insult to your injury.
Bang! Oh, attacked in the midsection. He's just unloading now, landing every shot he can find.
Things are quickly coming together for him. Agonizing. Oh, man. Kick lands.
Clothesline followed by a choke slam.
He might have him.
Shoulder up, shoulder up.
How in the world did he kick out? Dominic's looking absolutely powerless. No way. Astounding power. The end of days. Can that finish Dominic?
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down.
Not bad. You've got scare in you. So, are you interested in making this official and joining us? No, I mean, yes, as long as someone of my stature vouches for you.
You can run along, Dominic.
Dude, not polite.
Okay, please, scram. He's an annoying little mosquito, but that doesn't mean he's blind. We've been watching what you've done in the Tower of Malice. Of course, some of us have been watching you longer than that. We've seen you make some big moves. We've seen you work awfully hard to help my old friends with their candles and incantations and shadows. And now you walk in here claiming you're ready to throw all that away. That your loyalties are suddenly here, with Malice. Not sure I buy it. Not sure I should let you walk back out. It's supposed to feel like hours. But if your only allegiance is to yourself, you might be in a position to play both sides. We can use that. Just make sure we're the ones cashing in. But if you're going to play double agent, you're going to have to prove which way you're actually leaning by helping us add to our numbers. We're looking at someone. Zarya. Strong. Smart. Still not convinced to join us. Dom's been trying to bring her aboard, but as you know, he's not exactly the reason people sign up. We're not asking for miracles. Just bring her in for a match. We'll handle the rest. It'll be the two of you against Dom and Liv. That way we can test you against two of our best. And if you do well, I'll get to watch Dom lose again.
So Malice wants you to bring them Zarya to gain their trust. Makes sense. She's smart enough to scare them and strong enough to matter. This is good news. Means the cracks are showing. They're not just taking people in anymore. They're chasing, recruiting, and better still, they're sending you to do it. No, I trust her completely. Same way I trusted you. I'll talk to Zarya. She'll be at the match, no doubt. Keep it up.
We've got a tag match tonight where Drew McIntyre will be watching some potential recruits take on two of Malice's best, Dom and Liv. And I gotta admit, it's a little unsettling how good they are at making you uncomfortable.
Making you uncomfortable, Saxton. The rest of us are just admiring the fact that the Order of Malice has already picked fights with Anarchy, Shadows, and Tradition, and somehow still has the luxury of being selective with who they bring into the fold.
Malice is not just looking for numbers, they're looking for control. And this match is as much about testing loyalty as it is about testing skill. What a slam!
Look at this.
He's starting to feel the results of this pounding.
Yeah, and he's got to think about making that tag soon or this could get worse.
And now placed in the corner.
Quick reflexes from Dominic.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
There's a tag.
What's going to happen here?
We're about to find out. Double shoulder tackle.
And Dominic is failing to offer any resistance here.
Dominic needs to reassert himself back in this match.
Cover. Shoulders are down. Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. Deep into this one, and somehow Dominic's able to kick out before a count.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
Ringing the arm. Looking now for a top wrist lock.
But this opponent still fighting back.
Oh, what a headbutt!
Oh yeah, it's on now.
Boom, boot!
Nice.
And the manager is searching under the ring. He could only be looking for something nefarious down there. She's setting the chair up. This is not going to be pretty. The official clearing the area as this match continues on.
Oh!
What's coming next? Back suplex. Very nice. And it had to have taken maximum effort to lift their opponent like that.
All the way up for a suplex. No, 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 no. Wiggles free. From behind. Chop block.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Look at this. Deadlifting their opponent.
Power slam. And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
2. She was close to the end there.
She is still fighting. Still keeping this going. Now starts to fight out with some punches to the gut.
Got out of the way that time. Boom! Good defense from him.
Elbow thrown, saying not today.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
From behind, Schoolboy.
Shoulders down.
For the win.
He got him. Sneak.
Nice match, you two. Dom and Liv will at least be a little quiet for a day or two now. Come with me. We've a lot to discuss. I'm sure you can entertain yourself until we're done. I'm sure someone with your talents can find a way to stay occupied. When Dom gets restless, I tell him to go tag something. I bet you could even improve on his abilities there as well. Come back when you're done. I'll have something new for you to do. Hopefully, with our new friend here. Can't say that I expected you to last this long when you first arrived, but I have to admit, you've proven to be exactly the type of problem we like to keep close. What I have is an appreciation for what you can do, like bringing in Zarya.
She didn't decide to join us, as it turns out.
Not that it really matters.
Because when someone like Zarya says no, it doesn't close a door, it opens a different one. And on the other side of that door, we show the world what happens when you stand across from Malice.
She made her choice, but so have we. Congratulations, consider yourself officially a member of the Order of Malice. We didn't say that, but we trust your abilities, and we'd like to put them on display in a fatal four-way.
Consider it a chance to show the whole Order just what you can do. And to put on a show for an old friend who will have the best seat in the house.
We got a fatal four-way under the Malice banner and under a Malice prisoner suspended above the ring.
Yeah, only the Order of Malice could turn a rejection into a message for the rest of the island. Say no to us, become the latest attraction in our zoo.
This kind of thing makes me glad that commentators like us are contractually obligated to be neutral. Also, I applaud their innovation.
Very smooth, Saxton. And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot.
As easy as it may seem to come into a no...
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down. She's just broken up that pin.
Oof, back elbow puts a stop to things.
Wow, the power that takes is insane. These competitors are pushing themselves beyond their limits.
It's definitely not every night we see a match like this. A bone-rattling knee.
Into the pin.
Is that enough?
All right, my concealed comrade. Check this. While you were gone, you will not believe who rolled up in the Order of Anarchy with a bindle sack and some puppy dog eyes. Yo, Marshall! You are not the brother I expected to ever be knocking on the gates to the Order of Anarchy. Especially not dressed in gear like that.
I can't say I expected it either. I thought rules were there to make things fair, but turns out they're just another way for people to manipulate and serve themselves.
So now you're here to break them.
No, maybe. No, but I am here to make sure the people hiding behind those rules don't get to anymore.
Well, I can't promise we'll play fair, But I promise I'm trying to shape the world that way. Make yourself at home, brother. So, what news you got from Malice? I haven't seen Zarya in a minute. Don't tell me she's with them. So they have her. You might have misjudged the enemy, but not the soldier. She's strong. We have to trust that she'll hold the line until we can get her out. We just gotta figure out how to get her out. Can't use speeches or storming the gates. They'll be ready for that move. So here's a new one. You take me to Malice. Tell them I'm there to fight for Zarya's release. I'm not planning on winning. I'm planning on replacing her in that cage. I'm a bigger prize and a threat they'll be happy to lock up. And when they think I've been neutralized, that's when I do what I'm gonna do. Malice is fortifying their walls. It's time to plant seeds in the cracks.
Yeah, while you're gone, I'm gonna get started on a load of towels in the locker room. They look like they haven't been cleaned since you got rid of washboards.
I'm just saying, the tagging was kind of my thing. Everybody has their roles to play and...
Yep, I heard you the first 3 times, Dom. You bring news, trouble, or both.
brown noser. Whatever it is, I'll handle it.
Now I'm intrigued. I'm guessing this is something to do with that match I hear you just set up. Care to give us the details? Now I'm very intrigued. See, Dom? That's what initiative looks like. Not standing around complaining that I let someone else hold the spray paint. Let's get to that match.
Bobby Newton has strolled into the Order of Malice, trying to fight for the freedom of his fellow Order member. A bold move, but probably a dumb one.
Yeah, Bobby is selfless, calm, cool, and confident. But when your revolution walks right into enemy turf, you're not asking for change.
Oh, knee! Lights out. He has to be suffering here.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Stop dead in their tracks. Choke slam.
Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all.
Uh-oh. End of days!
No way he's getting up from that.
2 count. And a massive, massive victory.
Certainly cause for celebration tonight.
And now some orders being barked to his manager. And, oh no, steel chair. For what purpose?
Oh, this is going to end this rivalry once and for all.
Oh, no, the match is over. The
Get out of there,
rivalry
ref.
should be over. Don't do this. Don't do this.
This is insanity.
And now the manager wants in too? Would somebody stop these two?
Nobody's gonna stop him.
That was glorious. You didn't just bring us, Bobby. You gift-wrapped him. Now we get to see just how ineffective Anarchy is without the only guy interested in actually steering the ship. Forget Zarya. Bobby's a much better trophy. That you do. Dom brings mess. You bring masterpieces. You've outpaced Dom so fast, I'm starting to forget why we even let him tag along. Speaking of, why don't you go for some fun? With Bobby out the picture, maybe it's time to mark up his precious mural. Then don't hold back. Let the whole island know who runs it now.
This Order of Anarchy stuff is gonna take some getting used to. I mean, where I come from, it's considered rude to be tagging up someone's hard work like that. Fair enough. I expect you'll receive a swift kick to the old hindquarters for these shenanigans. Wait a second. This is part of the whole plan, isn't it? Bobby gets himself captured, you deface his art. He's operating on levels I don't even understand. Haha, yes, the old chain of command. I respect it. I'm glad to hear that's universal. Follow orders and keep your circle of trust tight. Hey, Mr. Mysterio Jr. Almost didn't see you there, Dom.
Ha ha! Enough. And that he's working with Bobby. The whole captured act, total performance.
Let me guess what you're going to say. Dom doesn't know what he heard. Everything was taken out of context. You're still undercover and still playing the game. The thing is, you're a good liar. Makes it impossible to tell if you're speaking the truth. Dom, on the other hand, terrible liar. So I know he at least believes what he's telling me. You like games? Maybe you just like playing me. Maybe you're still with us. Maybe this is all part of some bigger move that ends with Malice getting what we want. But more and more, it's starting to feel like we've been played. By you. I'm not standing around hoping for the truth anymore. I want it ripped out, piece by piece, in the ring. So you and me, tables, ladders, and chairs, with your friend, or your sacrifice, hanging above us. I'm done wondering whose side you're on. I'm gonna beat the answer out you myself.
The air is thick with mistrust in this Order of Malice arena as Drew McIntyre searches for answers tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre isn't just the leader of Malice, he is Malice. And when he starts doubting your loyalty, things are definitely going to get painful.
As crazy as it sounds, Bobby Newton might be the safest guy in the arena. With the look in Drew's eyes, I'm jealous he gets to watch this one suspended and secure above the ring.
Oh, working on the arm. Oh, God, that hurt.
That's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
Drew doesn't usually allow his opponents to gain this much confidence, and McIntyre puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
Drew weathered the storm and wants to create some of his own thunder now.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Powerbomb.
A powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those.
Taking things back into the ring.
Retaliating with a suplex.
There has to be some sort of strategy in a TLC match, so what is it? Is it just grabbing your weapon of choice and swinging for the fences?
Well, that's not a bad strategy, Cole. But even more important is trying to make it through this match as unscathed as possible.
Yeah, you may have plenty of weapons at your disposal now, but you might want to make sure you're not the one on the receiving end of the table, ladder, or chair.
So no pressure or anything. McIntyre returning to the ring.
That's just hard to watch.
He's got the ladder set up.
Could be the opportunity to win right now. Oof. Oh.
Heading up the ladder.
Drew McIntyre is gonna knock that ladder over.
Hey, the cage is moving. We know what's going on here. Newton bomb.
McIntyre doesn't know it hit him, and they're already heading for the hills.
Here comes Seth and Becky.
I don't think their newest recruit is Malice Strong.
Do they see Rusev?
Here he comes.
Swing and a miss.
Rusev took down the leaders of his own order.
And he gave Bobby Newton a chance to escape.
Now that was an exit. Steel flying, bodies dropping, half a Malice coming at us. Oh, how the hell are we the ones still on our feet? Yeah. That's the only thing they can't beat out of us. Worth it, though. I can't say I'm gonna miss that cage, but it was a good thing you got me locked up in there. People talk when they think you're stuck, like you can't do anything with what you hear. So I just listened, asked some questions, dropped a few answers of my own. The thing about people who want power but lack principles, they're always looking for a better option. Doesn't take more than a couple whispers to make that whole thing wobble. Nah, I just nudge the table. They're the ones building things that can't stay standing. We've got Malice on their heels. I bet they'll even let you keep fighting in their tower if you want. Turning you away would show everyone how nervous you've made them. But don't waste too much time. Now that we're all on the same page, it's the perfect time to strike. So let's make damn sure they don't beat us to it. Now, I think it's about time I got back to the mirror. I had some ideas while I was chilling in that cage. Oh, hell no! You're telling me you to face my mural? You better hope I can find a way to fold that mess into the message. I gotta get to work.
They may still be holding their swagger, but Malice is sweating. Sounds like Bobby Newton was successful in stirring some discord during his stint in the shark cage. Nice job infiltrating Malice. And convincing Anarchy to work with us? Biggest win of them all. Now that all three orders are aligned, it's time to hit even harder. We show Malice that their big, bad bark isn't so scary. I reached out to Cody and Punk. We're coordinating, getting everyone together to take them out once and for all. Keep applying pressure to Malice until then. Talk soon.
All right, where's your people? Punk? Rhea? Now's not the time for anyone to have second thoughts.
I believe you're missing someone as well. An American Nightmare?
Odette never lets facts stand in the way of being a handful.
Have you seen Rhea, sister?
We don't have time for a reading.
I believe my sister was speaking generally.
Well, well, well. 3 little orders want to play with big bad Malice. You're all so cute, I could pinch your cheeks, putting your differences aside to work together. On the island where friendship and teamwork are magic. Ugh, gross. Where you see compromise, I see 3 orders who put aside their true beliefs way too quickly at the first sign of a real challenge. I see 3 orders who don't deserve the promise and possibility of the island. I also see 3 orders who seem to be without their leaders. What happened there? Oh, that's right. The Order of Malice captured them all. CM Punk, Rhea Ripley, and even precious Cody Rhodes belong to us now. You may be united, but you're all on your own.
All right, let's go there right now. Who's with me?
We can't just storm Malice.
What were we gonna do before then, huh? And what do you propose? They took our people. This is the recourse.
I'm with Marshall. Fire gets fire. We fight back.
But Bobby's right. We need a plan.
A plan as good as your amulet one.
A plan as selfish as your protect tradition one.
Okay. I agree. We don't get anything by going backwards. We need to get them out. But I'm not going in a shark cage this time. We need to convince Malice to give us an opportunity to fight for their freedom.
And why would they do that? Putting something on the line that they already have?
We try to take something they care about even more. Ever since Malice arrived, they've been focused on the scrapyard. That's where we need to make them hurt. We do that, throw in a little massaging of Malice's insufferable ego, and we might be able to push them into giving us a chance.
Has it been fun for you? Fighting endlessly in the scrapyard, knowing that for every 1 member of Malice you knock down, 2 will pop up. I'm confused. This is an easy lesson in futility for you, but I guess you're not quick learners. Especially not the one who has united you, who has become your champion. We're tired of dealing with that. It's a constant annoyance, the fly buzzing around that just refuses to be swapped. You want your precious order leader so bad? Fine. You name the place, the scrapyard, but we'll name the terms. The 3 of us against your champion. If they can beat us, all of us, you can have your overly glorified, stupid leaders back. But when we win, your champion leaves the island. For good.
The Order of Malice has kidnapped the leaders of tradition of shadows, of anarchy, and now the future of the island rests on the shoulders of one challenger willing to step up to the leaders of Malice.
Who Seth Rollins already beat, Cole. Now you expect to win over the Architect, then Drew McIntyre, then Becky Lynch? This isn't a gauntlet match. This is a human sacrifice.
We've seen what this competitor has accomplished on the island so far. If anyone can beat the odds, this is the wrestler who can.
Ah, there's a headbutt.
A little insult to your injury.
And a kick. Ah, blow to the breadbasket. Stiff kick.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Ooh! The arm getting pummeled. Rollins with a reversal.
Dodges away.
As these competitors beat the holy hell out of each other.
Yeah, any bystanders need to get out of Dodge quick before they turn into collateral damage. You do not want to get in these superstars' way. They're clearly not thinking straight. Got out of there at the perfect time.
Oh, and a chair shot delivered.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Uh-oh. Choke slam!
Now he's climbing the ladder, rung by rung. He finally reaches the top. I hope his fear of heights doesn't kick in now.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Ooh, man!
Oh, what a backbreaker.
Man, just ugly impact.
Boom! Boom! Oh!
McIntyre gets away from that.
Oh! Oh!
Ooh!
Uh-oh! Choke slam!
Becky Lynch looking to embarrass her opponent.
Just sent flying into the sky.
There she goes, climbing up the ladder.
She's finally reached the top, but what now?
Ooh, with the sword. Oh!
And she just avoided some serious damage. Oh, kick right to the spine. Gets out of dodge.
Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective.
And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
Are we about to see it again?
Oh, choke slam.
Oh, slicing up the competition.
Oh!
Boom!
Oh, man.
Pow!
Oh, no. Eyes on the target.
Measuring it up one more time.
A devastating landing. Choke slam.
Ooh! Ouch! Ooh! Seth, Drew, and now Becky. The Order of Malice has been defeated.
The leaders of the other orders can finally be released, Michael. You can really see Cody's gratitude, guys.
That's not gratitude, Saxton. That's betrayal.
Rhea and Punk won't stand by, and
Randy Orton out of nowhere.
Becky Lynch has got to be wondering what's going on.
oh, man! Natalya with a running knee. Finally, some reinforcements.
No, right into an ambush.
What the hell is Charlotte Flair doing?
This is a coordinated attack.
Stephanie McMahon.
With enforcers?
And 4 orders laying at her feet. Was Stephanie behind all this?
I don't know, Cole, but if Stephanie McMahon's back, it's time for all of us to bow down.